Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me thy multitude of thy wonders, which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, or that at one time thou hast not showed me. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest...
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that is, basically, you can read in the...
It's the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then...
This is the answer that the Lord gave to his angel Uriel, to the prophet Esdras. Oh, how can you see what's going on, when things are going to pop off? Huh?
He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, man, that's right now. Most have been visiting the world, tsunamis and all that, man. You see now in New York with the frost, everyone be getting frostbite, being, changed to a popsicle in the vehicle. Last videos from the vehicle, you see the cold. It's just, by looking at that footage, you already feel like, damn, this is cold, man. You don't want to be there. But yeah, people going out of their houses to get a bag of chips or whatever, freezing to death in the car, or going out to work. But yeah, of course, some people, Esau hasn't been, stuck between a rock and a hard place, as they say. So they have to go out. But hey, man, you're gonna risk your life. Then hey, fuck it, then I'm gonna be behind, man. Y'all already saw me get out of it. Why would you go into a state of emergency was declared by the mayor of New York? Yeah, Mother Nature, no, man, it's the Most High doing these things, man. It's the Most High. Can you get that?
But this is the book of... This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and flame of devouring fire.
Yeah, man, so the Most High is visiting this earth, man. Storms, tempests, because you had a snowstorm, there's also a storm, but also tornadoes and all that, what was a place that was flooding like crazy, man? What was it? Yeah, man, Petra, man. Yeah. Where these damn Edomites, dwelled, man. In Jordan. So, the Most High is going to flush you out, man. That's when I saw that, I was like, the Most High going to get rid of y'all, man. Cleanse you. Cleanse this place, get rid of these damn devils, man. If you go to the land of Edom, they dwelt there, man. Petra. It's just a big ass mountain carved out. So that's a cave, man. So you show yourself to be a caveman. Even though, and you see the architecture, it's the same like with the government buildings, with these schools that these universities, they all have these pillars, which they love so much. Because they are the Grecians, they are the Romans, and that architecture is being shown around the globe, man. And they take certain things from Babylon, because these deities that they worship, they take from Egypt, from Babylon, they worship Tammuz, the baby Jesus, Ramesses, they do all types of things during Easter, during so-called Christmas. It's really Christ's Mass, the massacre of, the anointed. That's what they say. And that's really the time of Saturnalia, which goes back to the worshiping of Satan. And Santa Claus goes to Odin, white beard, and that's all Esau you know, his paganism, man. Laying treasures, you know, that used to be body parts, you know, offerings, blood of sacrifice under the tree. That's why Jeremiah 10 shows you, verse 1 and 2, you know, on down, 1 to 4, shows you that you shouldn't be doing those things, man. That's traditions of men and wickedness, man. We as Israelites shouldn't be doing that. We as Israelites shouldn't be, you know, counting down. You know, what we doing, we going into the scriptures, we making videos against this damn hellhole, man. Putting curses upon these damn devils, you know, while they are celebrating. You know, curses upon all these people that don't want to repent, because they're done anyway. And they're going to be, you know, done away with. You know, so, man. But, yeah, can you read that one again?
Well, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
So you're going to be visited with all these things, man. Storms, fire, because you have forest fires everywhere, man. They couldn't put it out, man. All different parts of the earth. You know, tsunamis. People didn't know what to do, man. Heavy rainfall. So read that one.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 25.
Start at yeah.
For he commanded and raised the stormy wind, which lifted up the waves thereof.
Yeah, man, so that's the work of the Lord, man. Yahweh shall also calm the sea. You know? When the apostles, they had to step out the boat. You know, Peter started to sink. It was Peter, right? He's now,
And Peter
was the one.
was doubting, right? Yeah, and he of little faith. Because Yahweh shall calm the ocean, man. That's how you see it. You know? The power. And that power is what we are also going to receive to control the elements. Because if you control the elements, you can make water. You can tighten everything up, all the molecules, everything that it's made of. You can just stand upon it then, man. You can soften everything up. You know, just like Magneto does with iron, we can do that with all the elements, man. With iron, with wood, with water, you know, with everything that you see, man. Fire. Yeah, we already had dreams, man. That is, you know, witch that did like this. She was, fire came from beneath, burned her up, man. So y'all is up, man, flying. Hey, man. We gonna live, hey, that's gonna be living, man. So this, yeah, man. So we gonna be living, man. This is not life, man. Even a nigga said this can't be life. Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 147. Let me start with 16. He giveth snow like wool.
Yeah.
He scattered the hoarfrost like ashes.
Yeah, man. The hoarfrost is when you see everything like it's cold, it's all messed up by the ice, man. Everything is snowed up, basically. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Because I made a video about that. Boom, he's a chick clip my channel, man. Yeah, man. Again, this motherfucker, hey, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. I just need to I'm gonna make another one, man. I have another one backups already, but I need to make like a solid base channel again. Like you know, the foundation basically where I drop everything. But nowadays it's very annoying. You can't say nothing, man. And I also put this one, it's the spirit, because I was like let him go to 148. Let's read the spirit, man. But yeah, read it again.
This is Psalm chapter 147, verse 17. He casteth forth his eyes like morsels, who can stand before his cold?
Yeah, man, who can stand before his cold, man? The Most High, when he gets the judging, hey, it's no joke. Huh?
Sending out his word and melted them because of
Let's start with the
16 again.
Yeah.
This verse 16. He giveth snow like wool, he scattered the hoarfrost like ashes.
Yeah, man. And so the snow's being scattered just like ashes. Scattered everywhere. Snow's all over, covering everything, man. The hoarfrost, everything is covered with snow. It's cold as hell. And that's what's happening, especially Buffalo, New York, man. People being, popsicleized, you know what I'm saying? I made up the word, popsicleized while they're standing there, man. Turning into, things that have to be in the fridge, man, in the freezer. Most I ain't playing, man. Being freezing, hey man, you being frozen, instantly. That's a painful death because when you start to get frostbite, this shit burns. Shit is, everything is gonna. If you are out here on the highways and it's cold, your feet start to burn. Your hands start to, fingertips start to burn. You start to, dance around, move a bit, let the blood flow. But hey, man, let alone if you cut out there in the snow, man, in the hoarfrost, man. Lord, hey, that's a horrible, that's a full of agony, man. Full of pain. Pain, like Mr. T said. Hey, man. You don't want to be caught out there like that, man. The most I can jack you up, and that's righteous judgment, man. Because if you had a big mouth, you'd be like, how the most I let me go, like we read, boom, yeah. Oh, you want to be cold, stone cold, you want to be bad by yourself, you the baddest bitch. Let's see how bad you really are, man. You want to be iced out, okay, let me ice you out. Boom, frozen in the car, stuck. Yeah, man.
Verse 18. Of Salakia, verse 17. He casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold?
Yeah, man. Additional judgment. Hey, man, that's funny. I was thinking about Mr. Freeze. Hey, Mr. Freeze, just chill. Everybody, chill. That's fucked up, man. Yeah, man. Hell freezes over, all that shit. Corny as one-liners, but that's fucking funny, man. man. Can you read the... So you're already there. 148 in the 18.
This is Psalms chapter 148, verse...
verse 8. Yeah, I see it. Verse 8, yeah.
I was like,
my own handwriting is jacked up, man.
This is
I was
Psalms
like, look like 18. Yes, it goes to 14.
Yeah, 14. This is Psalms chapter 148, verse 8. Fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy wind, fulfilling his word.
You see, fulfilling his word, man, it's the word of the Lord. He speaks it into existence, man, into existence. It's also to water the earth and all that, but he can also use it to judge you, man. Again, to have you stuck out there. It's like the people being out there found, bodies being found in the streets and all that, and people ain't reporting about it, man. The news ain't really covering it like that, the people being caught out there. Oh, now, by the way, I did see something on Democracy Now, like the bodies are up to 60, that was a few, 2 days ago or something. And, the Most High be dishing out judgment, man, so be very careful. He can get you with fire, with ice, with all types of things, man. He can give you he can put spirits upon you to bug you out. He can, mess you up with famine. Have you lose your job or whatever, man. He can do everything that he wants. And it is righteous judgment. No, was there more in there? You see? Yeah. So read that one again.
Right. Verse 8. Fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy wind fulfilling his word.
Yeah, man. Stormy wind. So everything that you see, the tornadoes be jacking up. Oh, but you have, Esau has his harp system. Yeah, he has. But who controls the wind? Who gathers the wind in his fist? Can you get that in Proverbs 30? Did you have something up?
I'm reading.
Okay, come. Yeah, it's around 39 and 1. I think it is. Yeah, a few up in the dark for the teaching. So I read that one first.
Yes, it's
Read the book, by the way, 21 and 25 is it?
It's the book of Luke. Yes, the book of Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations, which perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, man's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, man, so there's a lot of things that are going on in this world, man. People are totally bugging out, and the powers of heaven, because look, it also goes into these damn cave monkeys which are ruling right now. They're going to be messed up too, man. They're going to be messed up too. Don't forget about that one, because it's also part of the part of prophecy that in these times, when you see all these things, then you know that the end is not. And Esau's going to be, he's going to be visited as well. Yeah, man. He's going to be visited as well, because he needs to be taken out of power, and he's not going to be like, oh, let me just step down. No, man. It's going to be by force, because that makes it fun. And also, can you,
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
You see, so then in these times, Yahushua is going to come back, man. And we're living in that time. So, no, dat gaat naar de victory. Ja, in principe, ja, dat kan. But yeah, so the Middle East is going to be in trouble, man. Big trouble. You get the Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And
This is the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 36. Watch ye
and
that...
stop it.
Start to
Read on. Yeah, read on. From verse 29.
29? Verse 29. And he spake to them a parable, behold, the fig tree and all the trees, when they now shoot forth, ye and know of your own self that the summer is now nigh at hand. So likewise ye, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh is nigh at hand. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled.
Yeah, man, so we're living in that generation, man. That all will be fulfilled. That all will be completed. All the prophecies, because the Lord could already fight. But what did he say? How then shall the scriptures come to pass, man? Be fulfilled. Because he can ask the legion of the Most High to get, rid of everyone and everything. But the scriptures need to come to pass, man. So yeah.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Yeah, so all that's already it's still valid, man. And the words of Yahweh Bashar, the words of the Most High, will be forever valid and will not pass away. Like these devils claim, like,
Oh, we have a better word now. You know? Do you know that you came from monkeys? You know? And do you know that over 1 trillion years ago, this and that, you know, the dinosaurs were living, or the millions. Come on, that's BS, man. That's BS. You know?
Because yeah, Corinthians speaks about this different types of flesh, man. You have the terrestrial bodies, the celestial, so the terrestrial from the earth, made from the earth, the celestial from the cielo, like in Spanish, you know, let me toss some Spanish to y'all, man, cielo, you know? So, you know, that goes to the heaven, man. You know? Or you can even hear it, cielo, like high ceiling, it's up there. Cielo, the heavens, you have there those bodies, and you have you know, bodies of men, beasts, of the birds, and so the flying things. So there's different, and of the fish, there's different types of flesh, man. So that cuts that whole, you know, that the whole evolution theory, which is a theory, it's not facts. Carbon dating,
Or we can see that this is a quadrillion years old.
they make up shit.
You know what? Make it quadrillion. You know, it sounds, you know, like it holds weight. Make it a quadrillion. I fucking make something up, man, and put it in the books. I have, you know, Schweinstein, you know, printed it for me and put it in the educational system. You know, and everyone will eat it up. And they will believe it. We make a new movie. You know, we will use that nigga, you know, Eddie Murphy and some other stuff. Put it on your. And you will have the people, his people, these monkeys believe it too. That's what they do, man. And then we have LeBron James, that tall ass monkey that ate, you know, coming out at the press conference. So-called he's against us, but you know, we own him. And he will order that too. And all the people will fucking run with it, man. That's what they do. They use these celebrities, man. That's what they do. To influence you. Influencer. That word was out of study. Inside joke. Was it really bombed out? I was like, where did this came from? First they were models and whatever. Yeah, me too, you know? You know, we call them. Yeah, me too. She said she was a model. Yeah, they were all models, man. I can make an Instagram account and make a swoop pictures and you know, and then I'm a model. Come on, man. And even these models are all fake, man. Eyes are fake. The hair are fake. You know, everything's fake, man. Attitude's fake. Bags, the bags might be real. But if the attitude's fake, it's just as fake as whatever, man. Nowadays, the BBLs and all that, you know, the Brazilian butt lifts and all that shit that they have, man. Pamela Anderson back in the days promoted that silicone shit. Yeah, I'm from that day. The Carmen Electra and all that, man. Yeah, man. Steroids for the men. You know, and all types of, now even the men take these prosthetic abs and all that, or not prosthetic, these yeah, how do you call them? These fake abs, man. They just have like a certain, this look like a mat that they put on your flesh, and then you have abs. It looks unnatural as hell. Look what happened by working up a sweat. It's also good for your cardiovascular system, for your you know, you build up, you work up a sweat. You become more healthy, man. Get rid of the visceral fat, the fat that's between the organs and all that. If you go out and work out, you're going to be like, hey, let me just eat a little bit more healthy, and you're going to stick to it if you see certain results. It's also for your mind, man. If you go to the doctor, you know, doctor of fucking Beverly Hills, cut off your flesh and I put something under there, or some back implants. Come on, man. You look like a whole broad, man.
Yeah. Back in the days, you had another one, like with the hair like this.
Yeah.
You know, it was infamous, man. You had series, about it. You know, people come to that with very, very strange requests. You know. Hey, it is what it is. You're born with certain things. You can work with your body and up to a certain thing, have a good diet. It's still body exercise profit a little. Still is a little bit of profit, so you can feel a little bit better. You can have something to do instead of being in the house all day. Because that gonna eat you up as well, man. Of course, Jacob, well, intention chilling, but it's good for your mental health to. One goes out running, the other one goes out walking. As long as you move, man. This body is the temple. Take care of it, man. So, but hey, enough with the rant. Yeah.
Book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with soffering and drunkenness and cares of this life.
Yeah, man. Only busy with what you can eat and drink. That's what the Gentiles are looking for. What Yahweh Shai said in Matthew 6, man. You know? Done?
And so that the day come upon you unawares.
Yeah, man. That's why you need to be watching. Can you keep Revelation 3 real quick? 3 verse 2 and 3. So read that one again.
Verse 34 again. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with soffering and drunkenness and cares of this life.
Yeah, because if you care for this life, it takes away the focus on the spirit, man.
And so that they come upon you unawares.
Yeah, man, so that they come upon you unawares. You're not paying attention. In your security, thou shalt be destroyed. Like Sirach, what was it, 5 and 7? You're not paying attention. You're so busy with the things of the flesh that you're not paying attention to the things that you're supposed to be paying attention to. That's what we were going into in Sirach, in 2nd Ezra 9. And also, how shall I warn about it, man? Can you jump to 21 and not 21, 12 to 54. Can you read
Revelation?
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 3 verse 2. Revelation chapter 3 verse 2. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die.
So be watchful, man. You need to pay attention. Be circumspect. Look around, man. Watch the times. Watch the signs. The Most I put them there for a reason. In the book of Acts, the 2nd chapter, signs and times, blood moons, and all that. It's there for a reason. The Most I show you, like, look, something's about to go down. Dreams are being put in people's spirit to utter, to show you what's going to happen, man, or to get you alerted, because you're going to have dreams that get your mind ready for the times to come. It might not be exactly what you have dreamt, but it still puts you on alert. It's like working out. Every time, every other, maybe twice or 3 times a week. Some go every day, but if you go to the gym, your body's being built up. So your body's getting used to a certain weight. Now in the spirit, if the Most High shows you certain things, like, hey, death is gonna come, Esau soldiers pulling up, people shooting at you, you being basically you're being prepared in the mind to be encountered with certain things. It might not even happen, but you will know in the time when it pops off, you won't be bugging out and making haste in time of trouble, like Sirach, the 2nd chapter states. You shouldn't be doing that. What's happening? Or bend out of shape. You see, I already knocked my tea almost. That's what you get for flipping out. Oh, they over there. And of course, if you are a man of the Lord or a woman of the Lord, these weapons, you know, can you get that in Isaiah also? These weapons that are formed against me shall not prosper, man. Brothers, I remember a dream that the brother had in the LA camp, the elder brother. Just teaching with the elder Barack Allah from LA. He said like he was in the alley and the most I just opened up a freaking wall, man, in that dream. I never forgot that, man. But that's what I believe. That's why I was like, yeah, man. That's what it is, man. So,
Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Most High, and the righteousness is of me, said Jehovah.
so you see? So people can talk all that shit, come with all types of weaponry. They're going to be judged for it, and the weapons ain't going to be working, man. So Revelation again, 3 verse 2 and 3.
Revelation chapter 3 verse 2. Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die, for I have not found thy works perfect before the Heavenly Father. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief.
You see, so if you don't watch, Yahweh Shai is going to come upon you as a thief. Why? You don't know when a thief is going to jump up in your house. If you would be, ready with a freaking sword, man. Or set up a trap, Home Alone style, man. Have it ready to stumble. I forgot that Joe Pesci was in that shit, man. Because of course the algorithm showed all types of the same type of stuff, because I've noticed, when I see certain things, I be like, I ain't gonna post that. Then later you see the elder post certain things, certain videos with information that you saw, or other brothers start to speak about, sometimes, you have folly or entertainment that's being, talked about. Hey, you see this, man? And then the brothers post that, what you have seen already. So, and that's also, the Most High moves you in a certain spirit, man. Because even by the folly, by watching the folly, you also see what generation you're living in. This is the last generation, like the brother man. This is it, man. Like Michael Jackson said, this is it. And he wanted to snitch on the industry, and they took him out, man. Same thing with, now you have Jaguar, right? Talking all types of things about the industry, about, also with things about what happened in with Jay-Z, and Beyonce been a toss around, but a lot of females look up to that damn demon. She has the church of Beyonce and all types of worship going on. What she be saying, that bitch is dumb as shit, man. Her father just sold her out, and that he can move up and now she's basically, he saw her all MK Ultra out, like this. The sister fighting that dude in the elevator back in the days, and she be all, yeah, man. And she been tossed around, man. Because I seen it with No Limit. I heard about Pimp C, that they have a camera.
Cameron also said that.
And
Put it in your mouth.
She been a hoe, man. That's how they work. Even with, because back in the days, a lot of these things were on YouTube. But now, this is also the Most High showing you. Yeah, it be a little bit, it's folly, but also it's inside of the industry that you shouldn't be wanting to be like them. They are nothing. Even the elder Chazak from Mississippi, he been going in that, saying like, look, man, y'all be worshiping these celebrities. They are nothing. They are less than spittle, man. They let themselves be literally, they do things with donkeys. It's been out, man. They eating excrement, eating semen, spirit cooking with Abramovich, you know, Marina Abramovich, and she been connected with the royals over here, the so-called royals. Any celebrities, they go to her, man. These people fuck their way up. Like same thing with Christina Aguilera and all of them. Fucking for tracks. They've been out there, man. They've been turning them, tossing them, going from left to right. What do you think is happening at these mansion parties that Cat Williams is also speaking about? People are being silenced, man. People are being silenced, and now the wickedness of the industry is being literally is just out there, man. You see what that damn demon Diddy is doing. Everyone dying around him, but he's still dancing, you know, doing his thing. But yet people are dying around him. And then the Joe Camel is also up there still. But everyone being messed up. Shot up, missing a lung. You know, or being called crazy because they left the industry like a meal. It's the satanic industry, man. Even that whole thing with I don't even know that the dude's name, man, because I'm not into these new rappers and shit. But it was like in one of the Kardashians' boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, and a lot of people died. That was a satanic ritual, man. It's a sacrifice. You know, not to be like, it's very important, but it's still, you know, part of what's happening, man. It's still part of, the scriptures talk about good and evil and people selling their souls. They are selling their souls. They are casting away their bowels, and the bowels are the seat of tender affections, you know. So that's what they're doing. Sirach chapter 10 and 9, man. But that's finished. Can you read 3 and 3 again?
Revelation chapter 3 verse 3. I have one sentence. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. If therefore thou shalt not watch, I will come on thee as a thief. Thou should not know what hour I will come upon thee.
Yeah, man, so you need to watch, man. Don't go back to the matches.
Chapter 20.
Yeah, man, that dude's name is Travis Scott. Cool, because this is concerning what the Lord said to me. Watch as well as pray, man. Huh?
God, this is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is.
Yeah, man, that's how they forecast the weather, man. And they act like they came with it. Huh?
And when you see the south wind blow, ye say,
And the hot and south wind is going to bring a lot of heat. Huh?
there will be heat, and it cometh to pass.
There's no new thing under the sun, man. Huh?
Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time?
Yeah, man, see, I was like, look, man, you're busy with the carnal things. How can you not discern what time you're living in? Wake the hell up, man. Huh? So, back to the...
It's the book of Luke, chapter 21, 34 again, or 34?
Yeah.
Verse 34. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with coveting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares.
Yeah, man, so see, the cares of this life will distract you. That's why Esau is love hip-hop. Sweet 16. All that bullshit that they had back in the days. MTV Diaries. All types of bullshit television shows. Casinos and all them things. Boxing matches. Soccer matches. NFL. NHL. MLB. NBA. While yet they come and they signing laws like the NDA, you know, what was it, the National Defense Act or something like that? That they can, also the NDAA. He had another one that Obama also signed. It's lucky if I'm not really known what up. But the fact is that he signed a law that can put you in, hey, I can put you in prison for, a few weeks, a month, maybe even a year or longer. That's what he said. If you are a terrorist in their eyes, which if you go against the status quo, against their rules and regulations, against the beast, Esau, his sister, his image, then you are likened to, you're basically enemy of the state. So what can you do then? And even with this damn Tate, man, now he's arrested. I can do whatever I want. I'm well set. I'm a man. This motherfucker speaks like Daffy Duck, man. I always call him Daffy Duck. Like the elder Ricard Quam said, CIA Tate. Well, the model day female is equivalently no, but for me, a rich guy, tall, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool. He has certain points. But he was caught out there. He was 36. They caught him with a pizza box. With pizza goes into Pizzagate. But I'm just spilling my 2 cents. 6 women allegedly were, filing a complaint against him or whatever. And he has 33 supercars. Motherfucker, come on, man. Don't you know we can see you? 36 years old, 6 women, 33 supercars, a pizza box is what he had in his frame, in the shop, whereby they could have pinpointed him. And then he get caught, and his brother throws the sign up. And he also, man, when he speaks, he say, no, that's the war room, this and that and the third. My man, you can't be in Esau's system talking shit and not be a part of something. At the end of the day, they will. He said, like, yeah, they came to me. They come to me. Blah, blah, blah. And now he got arrested. Esau is just pulling a power move, like, hey, motherfuckers, I run the show. This guy, he lived in Romania. He said, like, yeah, I can do what I want down over there. He got caught up, and now his arrest was lengthened with 30 days. So think about it.
Verse 35, for as a snare shall come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
The whole earth. Revelation 3 and 10 on down. This day will come upon the whole earth, man. The hour of temptation. People be now in La La Land. Look into Tate. We've been teaching that, man. The apostles and elders been teaching you about being a man. Gird up thy loins. The scriptures say it, man. The loins of your mind also. But if you gird up your loins back in the days, you put your garment, in a certain manner so you're ready for war. We are fighting the spiritual war, man. Against principalities, against these rulers in high places, they move in darkness. But we are truly, we are the light, man. We are walking in the light. Let me say it like that. And in Matthew 5, it says, let your light so shine before men. And house that's on top of a hill cannot be hid. You can't go around. You can't go around without seeing like, hey, they over there. You can't go and avoid the truth, man. The truth will be seen. Whether you hear or forbear, the truth's still out there. So if you want to be out there and act like like nothing's going on, that's on you, man. Rather, the Most High didn't choose you to receive this truth, man. But
verse 36, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be counted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man.
Yeah, man, this is what we are thinking about, man. That we are being found worthy and that we will receive palms. And palm is something that resembles victory. You know, it's a token of victory. Like back in the days with certain plays, certain sports, you will receive a palm. That's a sign of victory. Now you have the cups and all that people lift up. And even that cup, back in the days from the World Cup, has the goddess Nike on it, man. The goddess of victory. Yeah, man, the older one. And if I'm correct now, they still have like a certain, I didn't really dig into it, but the older one, yeah, man. So they're showing what they're worshiping, man. All these deities, all these idols, man. Like with the New Year, with Janus, you know, the God of new beginnings, of endings and new beginnings, two-faced God. That's what the New Year's resolutions go back to, man. And also, yeah.
And in the daytime.
Yeah, basically that's Hebrews 4. Yeah. 4:1 started the.
This is Hebrews chapter 4 verse 1. Let us therefore fear lest the promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it.
Yeah, man, so, you know, we need to do whatever we can, man. Like, it can never be enough, man. You can't praise the Most High enough. You can't do enough for the Lord. When is it enough, man? It's enough when the Most High says it is enough. Hey, shalom, man. Shalom, man.
Hey, shalom.
Read chapter verse 11, bro.
Verse 11. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
Yeah, man, so we should labor therefore to enter into that rest, that kingdom, man. You know, can you go to Hebrews 3, verse 12?
This is Hebrews chapter 3, verse 12. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living power.
Yeah, man, oh, it's taking too long, and blah, blah, blah. You know, that 2 Peter 3 and 3. You know, the scoffers that say, oh man, it's been like this since the fathers, blah, 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 blah. It fell asleep and all that. And that's funny because Esau, what is the song, Father Jacob, are you still asleep, are you still asleep? You know, all the bells are ringing, ding dong, dong. Should be in that spirit, man. Yeah, man. Sounds weird in the English because you've been taught this in Dutch, also in the French and all types of languages, man. And then they mark the books, you know, certain shit like that. That's supposed to be taught. So it's still, and still more. It's going to Esau like, oh God, no, oh, you know, oh.
Says Frère Jacques. Oh,
That's French.
Yeah, it's a nursery rhyme of French origin. And in the English it's known as Brother John.
How so?
What is it? Song, they claim the song is about the friar who had overslept and is urged to wake up and sound the bell for the matins. Matins is
Something with churches.
mechanical. Those are songs. Matinee. Yeah, this is what they say.
Yeah, but it's about, if you go Father Jacob, who's our father? Jacob. Of whom is he the father? If you look up the word Jacob, it goes back into the Lashon Kodash in the Holy Tongue that we speak, the true Hebrew. It goes into, he's the patriarch of he's the father of the 12 patriarchs out of whom came forth the 12 tribes of Israel. So, who are they mocking? Esau said to Jacob, you know, the days of my father's passing are at hand. After that, will I slay my brother Jacob? So he made that vow. And now it's Esau versus Jacob. So the so-called white man against the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why you think he calls, the Gadites, the Issacharites, the so-called Native Americans, and the so-called Mexicans, immigrants? They belong. It's theirs, man. The Most High gave them that whole continent, man. Second Ezra 13 from verse 39 to like 45. It's theirs, man. Awesome. So, and even before that, King Solomon sent, the Hamites to get all types of things over there, man. It took them 1.5 years to go there and 1.5 years back. Same thing with the so-called Native Americans, the 10 tribes, so-called Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So, and it goes Asher. If you take a look at Ronaldinho, Asher means happy. And when you meet Brazilians, they always, they're always doing something, dancing. They're always smiling, man. Yeah, man. There you have it, man. Yeah, man. If you go to Genesis 49, all these traits that you see. It's a fit, perfect fit, man. But let's speed it up. Let's wrap it up. Hebrews 12, 3, verse 13.
This is Hebrews chapter 3, verse 13. But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you harden to the deceitfulness of sin.
Yeah, man, so we need to warn each other, man, and motivate each other, man. Before we get, in that spirit of, that's not a good look. We need to keep each other sharp, man. That's why you need to be continued with a godly man who keeps the commandments of the Lord, who fears Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, So when things go down, he can sorrow with you, but also iron sharpened iron. Hardy counsel, Proverbs 27 and 9. Through hardy counsel, you restore each other, man. That true friendship that keeps you, because friend goes into brother. That's why we with the Akyam, the brothers, man. We are like-minded men, Yahweh Tazah, man. So we all in this together, and we motivate each other, admonish one another, motivate one another. Keep each other sharp. If someone is going off, we need to keep each other sharp and pull them back up, man. Ecclesiastes 4, from now on down. So that's what it is, man. So, ga je niet met hem?
I don't want to be in the midst of things.
Yeah? Yeah, man. Hey.
They still do vuurwerk aan de sport. Hij bleef zo kijken. Hij dacht, ik weet het. Hij wil het gaan doen, maar hij deed het niet.
Ja.
Hij ging ook zijn paren kijken.
The MMA spirit came up. Yeah, man. Read the verse. Yeah, man. Likewise, man. Show on.
For we are made partakers of Yahushai if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end.
Yeah, man. He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we need to be in that spirit, man. No doubting, no wavering, man. James, the first chapter, the 8th verse shows you that, man. If you waver, the Most High ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna defend you, man. Get the danger, man. Communication. Communication is key, brother. Yeah. But I want to go over a few things concerning this. These people hold these traditional men. What did you have there?
Ik had zelfs nog lang in deze les.
Yeah, second Ezra 9. alleen, ja, tot en met Psalm. Ja, Ecclesiastes is. Ecclesiastes first.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, man, and that's what you see right now, man. The door shall be shut in the street. There's no gonna. It's for high. Esau with his first time around with the, when the C19 hit, Windows 19 hit, everyone had to get the jabba dabba do. People couldn't open the stores, only 10 people, while you have a building that can hold 300 or 200 people. It's bad for business. You're going to shut down. Or we're going to give you a little bit of stimulus, here's a few on a sizzling plate. It's like a drop on a hot plate, man. It ain't gonna help you. Esau's just systematically brought a lot of people down. But his stores, which are connected to our, which is a great concern and umbrella of a lot of places where they have their liquor stores, their supermarkets, they all open. We can be clogged up in the stores there, but the pops and mom stores, hell no, that's dangerous. Your store is not safe. You can't do this. That you can come to our stores. That's what they do, man. And a lot of people have lost their business, and it's good for them. We were chilling. A lot of people were bugged out. Their children were grabbing all types of dope. Opioid crisis, right? We had the crack epidemic, right? Who put it there, man? Esau through the CIA put it in the States, and it flooded the whole earth, man, with that BS. Here in Amsterdam, you have the cocaine factory. With the Hells Angels also, the biker boys. There's another thing that I'm like, why would you be in hey honey, I'm going to the biker club. Let it. But hey, it is what it is. You have your hobbies. I don't want to talk shit about that, but the people over here, the carnal ass, those over here, let me just say that. The Edomites that go together, no flavor, no nothing. Or they join yeah, I wanted to say that. Yeah, they join, it's like that. They join these people, and they started to act like them. These peon Edomites that wanted to fit in somewhere.
Been on the motorcycle.
Yeah, or they just hold the door open and throw out the used rubbers or whatever they need to do over there to earn some stripes. Come on, man.
Get through the South Park episode again, man.
Yeah, man. Call it their facts.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Exodus 12, verse 1 and 3. Can you get to Deuteronomy 16, 1 and 2? And you see Daniel 7 and 25. Because this whole New Year's resolutions, it goes into, let me read it. In ancient Roman religion and mythology, Janus is the god of beginnings and transitions. So he is usually a two-faced god, lower caps, of course, since he looks to the future and the past. His followers honor Janus by making New Year's resolutions. So that's why I'm gonna start, losing weight in the new year. I'm gonna start going to the gym. I'm gonna stop sucking all types of things. I'm gonna be a real female. That type of shit. Why don't you do it now, man? If you really want to do it now. Yeah, do it now. Yeah. His followers honor Janus by making the New Year's resolutions. The month of January is named after this pagan god, because if you go to January, February, if you go to start in October, that's 8. November goes into Nova, that's 9. Daisy, December is 10. So wait a minute, December is the 12th month in this devil's Gregorian or / Julian calendar, which he just came up with. So that shows you that it is not on point. So if you go to January, is the first in this devil's month, in this calendar. But really, Daisy is 10. So January should be what? 11. And February should be 12. And the first should be what? March, like around March, April, man. Which is, according to the scriptures, wherein we keep the Pesach, the Passover, wherein everything starts to spring forth. Life is there. What happens 1 second after 12 midnight? It's dead. These people worship death. Esau is death. Can you get that in Habakkuk 3, 4, 5? Because this man is his death. So what is he going to put out in the world? The spirit of death. Darkness, gross darkness has come to the earth. This devil sows his confusion with his and he puts it in a fancy ass, outwardly dope-looking thing, so the people will grab it. But yet they don't know. Just like with the Smurfs, when you open that thing, boom, it explodes in your face, and then you that's what Esau's doing with y'all. You know, low Smurf, you know, or fun. I don't know what his name is in the English, funny Smurf or fun Smurf, or you know, he comes with the practical jokes with the presents, and then he's like, hey, I have presents for you, and then you look up, oh, what not? How nice of you, boom, face all with suit and all that, and then he laughs at the scorn. That's what Esau does, man. And even talking about the Smurfs, even in that, when the Smurfs got evil, what color were they? They were black. That's another thing for you. And the names of these sorcerers, Gargamel and his cat Azrael, go also back to certain deities or witches, man. You can't make this up, man. Esau puts things in his cartoons and his movies, and he's tricking you, man. But read. Yeah, verse 4.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the judgments are lifted by his face.
So his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. He's proud, lifted up. His soul is not upright, Yeshua. You know, he's not righteous in the sight of the Lord. He's the wicked that the Most High used to show the people this is not how they do it. You know, and to punish his people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because he is the sword of the Lord. You know, Psalm 13, what was it, 17 on down? Romans 13 shows you that as well. They are set up by the Lord. We still need to, you know, we can't do whatever the hell we want. This is part of our punishment. But if we sin against the Lord, we shouldn't be following the ways of these devils. If they say go and eat pork and all that, no, man. But yet we need to pay our taxes, pay tribute unto whom tribute is due. Whose face is on this superscription? So Caesar, render to Caesar that which is Caesar. Caesar's a damn Edomite. You know, that represented the Romans, you know, so the rule of the Edomites. Because we had Jakes in there as well. You know, even between the Grecians and stuff, you know, we had rulers in there. Just like we had this damn, what is this dude's name? The former Secretary of Defense, Powell. Colin Powell. Back in, it's no new thing under the sun. Back in the days, it was the same thing. You know, now you have another Jake that took his office, man. So, verse 5.
Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine.
All his philosophies, you know, he's talking all that nonsense, carbon dating, you know, evolution theory, you know, all types of madness. You can go into the earth and you hear voices. Hell is Greek mythology. It's not in the scriptures, man. Hell is death. The second death is coming, which is thermonuclear fire. The chariots will come, blast everything. Death and hell shall be cast into the lake of fire. So hell is already fire. So how can you fight fire with fire? Wouldn't that make a greater fire? So that shows you that Esau's full of nonsense, man. So Jonah was in the belly of hell. He was under in the sea. He was in the fish. The hell goes to the grave, man, and also to a certain the white man's heaven is so-called black man's hell. You know, a red man's heaven is a so-called black man's hell, man. So yeah,
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire is hell, and is as
his
hell.
desire is his hell. fight, man. That's why rape, robs, murder keeps on going. Until the end, he needs to be taken out of power. He's still going to the Middle East. He still wants to bomb, rape, rob, and murder. World War I, World War II. The coming World War is still going to be with Esau. He went to Hiroshima, Nagasaki. He went to freaking Vietnam. He went to Australia. Put all types of scumbags crooks there. The scum is a filthy layer which is upon water. If you look up scum, that's Esau. It's filthy. If you have water and then you have a filthy layer of scum on there, in the Dutch term, you don't want to drink it. You want to stay away. You want to throw it away. So that's how the Most High sees this devil. He wants to throw him away. But first, he's going to clean up his shit, man, that he caused around the globe. All the sickness, all the dirt, he's going to pay for it, man. 1,000 years of slavery. Revelation 13, verse 9 and verse 10. He that leadeth in captivity must go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. His blessing is the sword, man. So that's also his curse. And our people that want to follow after him, they're going to get the sword as well, man. They're going to be numbered to the sword. It's a scripture say, but yeah.
Again unto him all nations, and even unto him all people, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and shall not all these take a parable against him?
Yeah, that's basically what I wanted. So, you know, he goes everywhere telling people what to do. You know, we're coming to bring democracy, put a puppet leader there. First proxy wars, so they let someone else fight in their name. You know, in the different package, you know, they take one, just like with what they do in the Middle East, they set up the Taliban, help them out. Even Hillary Clinton admitted it on camera, like, yeah, we set them up, now we're stuck with them. They give them weapons. They set up the Taliban. They set up all these people. And now they're complaining about all types of things. Same thing with the World Cup. They want people to show their titties, and now some dog that show their titties on TV while children are there. Now people are all have their panties in the freaking twist because a slut is showing her titties on TV while children are watching football, watching the game for Messi, for all types of other players that they want to see perform. But you have a slut there with the titties out, which is of course a plan, because over there you want women they need to cover up, which is really a blessing. Because why would you want your daughter to see that example of being a slut? She's going to be messed up in the head. Why would you want that? It's like you wanted to see your sons out there and witnessing nothing but rape, rob, and murder. What do you think he's going to grow up to be? If you don't teach him better, he's going to be a rapist, a murderer, and damn thief. That's what the West wants your daughters and sons to be sodomites, because that's what they promote. They want it to be whatever they want to be, and let what a man of the Lord or a God-fearing woman. That's why they go against them. But yet they go around rape, rob, and murder, set up pedophile parties. Because what about Ghislaine Maxwell? Why are they talking about R. Kelly all the time? Why they don't talk about these people in the industry? Why is Oprah Winfrey saying that a 7-year-old, when he's being touched, it feels good? That's on video.
You can say that word anymore. Pedophile, because they say now bad. Blind and
Attractive person. Yeah, you see that? So they're softening the blow with that as well, man. But can you read so Esau his spirit is not upright in him. That's why he's selling boys for harlots, Joel 3:3. You know, he's selling the children, man. Taking boys for harlots, boy lovers, as they say it in 300. And 300 is based upon, you know, the book of Maccabees, man. The Lacedaemonians are of the stock of Abraham. They are Israelites, man. They are Hebrew Israelites, man. So we
Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 1. Observe the month of Abib. Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 1. Observe the month of Abib, and keep the Passover unto the Heavenly Father thy power, for in the month of Abib, the Heavenly Father thy power brought thee forth out of Egypt by night.
yeah, man. So this is what we are celebrating. It's a commemoration. So we think about what the Heavenly Father did for us. He slayed all the ones that had no faith, that didn't strike their doorposts, with the blood of the Lamb. And the destroyer came, Yahushua came, the death angel. It struck all the firstborns of the people and the animals, man. So we got out of Egypt in the month of Abib. That's the first month, man. Did you read verse 2?
Verse 2. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto the Heavenly Father thy power of the flock and the herd in the place which the Heavenly Father shall choose to place his name there.
So that goes into the Pesach. Exodus 12, 1.
This is Exodus chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of the months. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
So that's where you have it, man. The Pesach was like, it's not in the dead of winter. It's when things are starting to spring up again. It's the beginning of months. That's the real New Year. April Fools. Why? Because they know that around that time, the New Year starts. And not now. More explosion. What does an explosion bring? Oh yeah, according to Esau, it brings life. Oh man, my bad. The Big Bang. My bad. It was me. It was not you. It was me.
Only bang that brings life.
Shit. You know what? Hey, you know what Big Bang's gonna bring life? What's gonna bring a new kingdom? That's the bang that the Most High is gonna bring upon y'all, man. Your own weapons that He put in your spirit to create. Because the smith that blows the coals in the fire, that make it the sword to destroy, the Most High created it, man. Can you get that? Isaiah 54 and 17 or 18. The Most High created that, man. That bang, those bangs, 200 million misses. Babylon's going to be destroyed, man. All your armies are going to be taken down. Your mighty men will cry bitterly. You think that this damn sodomite thing, that bruised gender, as we call them, that's an atrocity? Wait till you see your soldiers. Well, I have to say, like, it's kind of bad when you bruise gender. That's horrible, man. But your men, you scream America. They're gonna be crying like bitches, man. Let me just say it like that.
Land of the brave.
Yeah, man. It's full with steroids and all types of freaking pills that they shove in them to make them brave. You're gonna still be afraid. You're gonna still be afraid, man. But the Most High gonna put the Spirit upon you to yet thirst fight. But the Most High will send His Son Yahushua. Read 2nd Ezra 13, from 1 till like verse 12. These people will be blasted to powder by the chariot, by the laser concentrated fire. It will come out of the mouth, and that's the center of the chariot. Just like War of the Worlds, just like Independence Day, that's what is going to happen, man. It's not based upon nothing. It's based upon the scriptures, man. Don't think that these devils just came up with, let's make a spaceship and we're going to make these aliens invade the earth, and it's going to be one big ship, and it's going to come into on the earth, and everybody scream. The scriptures talk about that, man. The scriptures talk about it. People will be melted, man. People will be melted. So, finish that one.
Verse 3. Speak you unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the tenth day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house.
You see, so the point was, can you read 1 and 2 again?
This is Exodus chapter 12, verse 1.
It's not Daisy December, which Daisy is 10, and which, according to the Julian/Gregorian calendar, is the last month, the 12th month. It's not correct. This devil is a liar, man.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. Huh?
It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Yeah, that's it, man. So, yeah, read this.
It's book of Daniel chapter 7 verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end.
So you see that he should think to change times and laws. He came with his Gregorian calendar, which these devils, the Gregorian calendar is named after Pope Gregorius the 13th, who they came into this. They came with this in 1582. That's what they say. Well, even the Gregorian calendar goes back to the Julian calendar, and the Julian calendar was proposed by Roman consul Julius Caesar in 46 BC, and it was a reform of the Roman calendar. It took effect on January the 1st, Janus, we say worship, 45 BC by edict. So it was designed with the aid of Greek mathematicians and astronomers, which we are not allowed to go into, astronomy and all that, the soothsayers and the monthly procrastinators. Because in Isaiah 47 it says that now without monthly procrastinators, they're going to be burned up, man. So here you have a calendar that is, inspired by people that seek the spirits, man. So it was designed with the aid of Greek mathematicians, and you already know Greek mathematicians, that's basically, it already gives the vibration of what? The fucking sorcerer, man. Excuse my French. And astronomers such as Sosigenes of Alexandria, so that became the predominant calendar in the Roman Empire, and later let me just read it. The calendar became the predominant calendar in the Roman Empire, and subsequently most of the Western world for more than 1600 years, until 1582, when Pope Gregory the 13th promulgated a minor modification, so it was not good. What kind of shit is that? That's why you have these leap years or days or whatever, to reduce the average length of the year from 365.25 days to 365.2425 days. 365.2425 days, and thus corrected the Julian calendar's drift against the solar year. And this is all, you can look this up yourself, man. It's on Wikipedia and all that, man. You can read the book of Sirach 43, the moon. Can you get it real quick? Because it's, drop everything you have and go to Sirach 43. And also in Genesis it says he created, the moon for what? This is for a sign, man. A moon is for the signs of times. 43 is not good. Verse 8 or something. Let me see.
6. Sirach chapter 43 verse 6. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times.
You see, the moon's for the declaration of time. It's showing you what time it is. If you see the full moon, you're 14 days in. The new moon, you see the moon gone, that's the beginning of a new month. It's very simple, man. Come.
And the sign of the world.
Come.
From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreases in her perfection.
A light that decreases in her perfection, so you don't have to adjust it like the Pope Julian or whatever his name was, the 13th. Yeah?
The month is called after her name.
The month is called after her name. That's why we keep the Shabbat after the new moon. Perfectly. That's the perfect measurement tool that the Most High made to see what time. Even now, back in the days, you couldn't do it because the Most High didn't give me the understanding. Now look at the moon. Now look, hey, it's almost new moon coming up. We're gonna see the moon almost dark. No? Huh?
Increasing wonderfully and unchanging, being an instrument of the army above,
You see, being an instrument of the army above, the stars, everything, yeah.
shining in the firmament of heaven, the beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, and an ornament giving light in the highest place of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Understand? And that is the
At the commandment of the Holy One, they will stand in their order,
At the commandment of the Holy One, the Heavenly Father, they will stand in their order.
and never faint in their watches.
You see, so this is perfect, man. They will never faint, so they will never be like, oh man, oh I need to check my time, fix my watch again. The Most High made the moon perfect, so it decrease it, increase it in its perfection, so you will know that you have but a short time, man. It's short time, you know. So yeah, man, you give the salute.
So with that, we're going to give all praises to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai,
Hashem Kakadash.
Hashem Hakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutation to Akim across the earth doing this work in sincerity and the truth, and shalom to the few sincere sisters to do the best and please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, man.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.